First day in Turkey, an intensive trip through Istanbul. Overwhelmingly loud streets, bazaars, vendors, amazing local cuisine, everything mixed and easily to find in Istanbul. And all this as well in my episode. I think you don't need further recommendations, just watch to the end. This part of the bazaar is famous.
Yes, I am here.
Okay, thank you. If you're new to the channel, my name is Timothy. I'm 19. I am an avid traveler who discovers uncommon and unpopular places. Also, I am passionate about startups, entrepreneurship and new technologies. Hello and welcome to Istanbul, our first day in Turkey, first day in this capital city. Then I realized how dumb I am, of course Ankara. And we'll be discovering this vibrant city. First steps after leaving the hotel, of course, local breakfast. First Turkish breakfast, so we got something like this. This chopped, I think the burek. You can find it in all Balkan countries, and I don't know what is it. A lot of fat, so very greasy. I think nice. This whole city has the vibe of big, endless bazaar, so many interesting nooks and very crowded, very loudy. Okay, so one grenade and one orange. Finally, pomegranate juice. Surprisingly, it's very sweet. I don't know, I assume that it will be much bitter. And of course, orange one. The best you can try. This is our first mosque on a trail with a lot of mosques. This particular is somehow out of the beaten path, hidden in the greenery. We don't have really set plan for today. It's really chaotic. We just want to cover some places and get to know city a little bit. One observation, the vast majority of men wears long trousers, and this is the same thing that is in Kosovo and Albania. We got into, I can say, bazaar, but not local. I think very touristic. Yeah, a lot of foreign people, not Turkish ones. The prices are quite high. Entered the religious center of Istanbul, so behind me the Hagia Sophia Mosque, and when I turn out, it is the Blue Mosque, so the most important religious site in Istanbul. Here is really crowded, a lot of people, a lot of prayers, but also tourists from all over the world. Very traditionalist world mixed with the very modern one. enter the Blue Mosque, but some new clothes are necessary to go, like not short pants, a longer one. I don't have to wear long pants in the mosque. It turned out that religious rules are only obligatory for women, not men. I don't know the reason. Here is Hagia Sophia, but we are going there tomorrow. What are my impressions after visiting the Blue Mosque? I think the most tourists like misunderstood what it is, and they treat it like normal historical place rather than the religious. At the local restaurant, and we have some dishes: the lamb, couscous, and the spinach. It wasn't the best meal in my life, but it was quite nice, and the price wasn't really high. That's good. It's a local place. You can see that a lot of Turkish people eating here, especially some businessmen. The tip is not to eat in very touristic places, but in the places where the food is ready and they just put the food on your plate and you pay for the portions. Yeah, so it's the cheapest and the most convenient way to eat in Turkey, I think. A very weird Turkish innovation. It is this small cup, plastic cup full of water, 200 millimeters. It looks like a small yogurt. Thank you for sharing your thoughts about Turkish innovations. That was really profound. But the great bazaar and the beautiful mosque is waiting for us. A wonderful view on the street from the top, and here some backyards. We are now at the Great Bazaar, so as you can see, very crowded, very loudly, a lot of people, a lot of merchants, everything prepared for tourists, not for locals. This place is absolutely the pride of any local spirit. It's not full of local vendors, it's full of businessmen who know how to cash tourists from all over the world with overpriced items. This part of the bazaar is famous.
Yes, I am here.
Okay, thank you. This part of the bazaar is famous for its fake clothing, shoes, bags, etc. And the vendors are very not polite, I can say.
Lira, I drew 450 lira.
450? Okay, it's too much.
How much? I know what you want to buy one. Something for she, for gift?
No. Yeah. 0 liras for now, 0 liras.
Come on,
no budget for your perfume, sorry.
Why not?
You had an example how this very invasive way of selling looks like. But when we are near to the mosque, some thoughts about the mosques overall. In comparison to Christian churches, I think mosques are like better place, like more sociable, like more warm. I'm talking about interior, about the atmosphere inside. For example, in the one mosque I have showed you today, the children were playing, jumping and running all around the mosque. What is, I think, impossible to see in any church in Europe. The crowd of the pigeons eating the mass of the breadcrumbs near the sculpture, near the monument. I don't want to strip away my materials only for our common joy, so sometimes the reality is harsh, like that you will see in a moment. With me floundering through the nightly streets in Istanbul, we can finish this episode. So thank you for watching. I hope it was for you as captivating as for me. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and see you in another vlog. See ya.